What up, Greer TV? I'm back with another episode of Cooking for SHEILA. Only difference is I'm not actually cooking for SHEILA because tonight's recipe includes bell pepper. She's not really a big fan of bell pepper, so this is more or less just kind of like I don't want to waste a cooking episode. So I'm going to do this cooking episode anyway, and I don't know, maybe she'll taste it. Maybe she'll taste it, and we'll see what happens, all right? Tonight's recipe is stuffed bell peppers. I've never done this before, so it's going to be a new experience for me, and so I hope you guys enjoy it, all right? Check it out. You always start out with colored bell pepper. And the first thing you do, you're going to cut off the top of the bell pepper so you can hollow out the inside. And after you cut off the top of the bell pepper, you set it off to the side so you can use it later, for later on. After you hollow out the bell pepper, you're going to set that off to the side so you can fill it up. Remember the top of those bell peppers? You're going to chop those up so you can mix it in with the ground beef. Then you set those off to the side. After that, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to your heating pan so you can fry up the ground beef. Then you're going to dice up your onion real fine, chop it up really fine. Then you're going to add your ground beef to the frying pan and fry that up real nice. It's important that you don't brown the ground beef all the way. It should be a little bit pink left when you get done with it. After you remove the ground beef from the pan, you're going to add 2 more tablespoons of olive oil so you can cook up your onions and your bell peppers. And you remember those bell peppers that you cut up that I told you to set to the side? Now you're going to add those to the olive oil, and now you're going to add the onions to the olive oil. You're going to do this in medium to medium high heat, not too high. And of course the garlic, that's my favorite part. Make sure you spread that around so you don't get too much garlic concentrated in the same area. You want to spread the flavor around, of course. And long grain wild rice, instant, of course, if you want to save time. After you steam that, you're going to take the ground beef and add it back to your bell peppers and onions. Make sure you stir that up really good. And you're going to take a 1.5 cups of the wild rice and add it to your ground beef and bell pepper and onion mixture. Make sure you stir that up. And you're going to take 1 cup of pepper jack cheese. Make sure your heat is not too high so that the cheese doesn't burn. Make sure it's just enough just to melt it and for you to mix the whole thing together. You're going to take your bell peppers and you're going to pack it tight with your ground beef mixture. Make sure you get it packed in there real good and sit those down. And then you're going to take more cheese. You're going to take more of your pepper jack cheese and you're going to add it to the top of these before you put them back in the oven. Don't be afraid of the cheese. It's okay because you're going to be covering it up with foil. You're going to cover it up with foil. You're going to place it in your oven at 350 degrees. And that's kind of like what they should look like when you're close to putting them into the oven. Again, don't forget the foil. Don't forget to cover it up. And after 20 to 25 minutes, that's what they'll look like. You take the foil off and you put them back in for another 15 to 20 minutes to paste, just based on how you want it to look. And after that, you're going to pull them back out and the cheese on the top should be golden brown. And it should be hot and it should not be burned. Add whatever Italian seasoning or parsley or whatever you want to do and make sure you let these sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. So Okay, what you guys just saw was Cooking for SHEILA episode 3. Even though I'm not really cooking for SHEILA because SHEILA doesn't like bell peppers, but I've been waiting a long time to do this recipe, and hopefully you guys find it delicious. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and tell me what you think of this recipe. And I'll see you guys real soon for episode 4. Alright, the next episode, I think I'm going to go Italian for this one. Like real authentic Italian. And yeah, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but the next episode I'm going full Italian and we're going to do that one. But thanks for tuning in. This is Cooking for SHEILA episode 3. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. All right?